just maintain your masculine frame. Right now is a perfect time. Do some cleaning, some reflecting, and clearing out the cobwebs in the mind, getting rid of old thoughts and ways of doing things. We're gonna go ahead and usher in some new energy here. So, you know, gentlemen, ladies, the few that watch, for the right reasons, go ahead, clear your mind, go ahead and do some cleaning. If you're not doing it already, you probably are. It's an important day, but most importantly, you know, today is a day to understand that the way that you're thinking right now is perfectly fine. And to trust in it, and allow God to do what God does, and not rush the process. Women are admiring you basking in your masculinity, and it's making them and inspiring them to be better and do better. You got to keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna get some pushback. You know, some of the sisterhood coalition, they will come after you, all right? They are vicious. Their tactics are, I mean, they have, they're organized. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are organized. Some of them are studying us like a book. And then as soon as we drop something, they got something to say. Or they're mimicking what we're saying, right? But acting like from a woman's perspective. I don't know, man. It's spiritual warfare, man. But it's warfare nonetheless. Yo, hit that like button. So I'm ready for war anytime. I'm a general out here. Y'all know I love war. Come on, I went to war twice. Got a scratch on me. What you think this is? I love war. I bask in it. You know, but yeah, these women out here, there's something else, man. Something else. But I definitely do that. Do some cleaning, you know, mainly get rid of some old thoughts, old patterns. I know that you can feel this energy shift. Go ahead and accept it. Don't fight it. Look, it's gonna happen one way or another. And I know you guys feel the same way. Confirmation. I'm really feeling, you know, my old self, man. I mean, my old self, my younger self. Kick the dust up, you know. But me in my 20s, man, my mentality, like, man, I had a real go-getter mentality back then, man. You know, I had that dog in me, and I feel that dog coming back, you know, that wild dog, that lone wolf. I feel it coming back, man. I mean, not coming back, it's here. Like, just the, I just feel not a competitive nature, right? I don't compete with other people because I don't see them on my level. It would take a group of them for me to feel like I got to go after, for them to feel like, you know what I'm saying, all that group is one me, and that's not fair to anybody on their side. Look, I just got that dog to just want to be the best I can be, to be the best out there, just, you know, really just be myself. And I mean, just a thirst for knowledge, in the sense of learning from anything, not just out of a book or whatever. Just what can I learn from the wind blowing? What can I learn from, you know what I'm saying, like a slow day or a day that feels longer? You know, what can I learn from, you know, when I rose earlier today, how I felt differently than the day before, how I remembered my dreams from the day before, but I couldn't remember last night. What did I do differently? I don't know. I just like doing stuff like this right now. And, you know, while I'm doing this, I'm attracting the right kind of women. I'm telling you. Now, even though I'm getting some of these basset hounds, you know, it doesn't matter, because there's still basset hounds with, you know, they're CEOs of businesses, and, you know what I'm saying, they work at great places and things of that nature. So I'm not even getting, that's why, what's up? That's why I get, you know, I call them basset hounds instead of calling them, you know what I mean, you know, stragglers, strags. You know, I'm just, look, y'all, I'm loving life, man. The new energy out here, I can tell that women are understanding what we're saying, and some are coming around. I also understand that a lot of these females are being exposed, and I'm gonna tell you, you alphas and you pookies out there, man. The women are about to be they're about to be putting it on sale. I'm telling you, you're about to be able to get 2 for 1s, you know, half offs, you know, free for a certain amount of time. I'm telling you, they're about to be throwing it. If you think they're throwing it at you now with attitude, they're about to be throwing it at you like, just take the coochie. Just come on. It's been so long. Just please. Like, no, absolutely not. But I'm telling you, about to be giving it to you, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like 2 for 1s, like, look, just me and my friend, just take care of us both. It's been so long, and it's gonna be longer. Absolutely not. You gotta maintain your masculine frame, y'all. Look, hit that like button, y'all. Don't be shy, hit that like button. Share the live and subscribe if you're not. But look, listen, the more that you're doing what you're doing, and you know, again, sorry about being late. I just did some major cleaning today, man. Just, you know, just some chilling and some major cleaning. And, you know, I got this thing about like washing clothes, man. And like I told y'all before, the fabric softener and the dryer sheets, having my whole house smell like dryer. It's something about it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I start cleaning clothes, and I just want to keep washing clothes and keep washing. Anyway, you know, you start cleaning one thing, and then you start mopping stuff, and it's just, you know, a whole spring cleaning session, and then you can't smell nothing in the house because of the cleaning product, so you step out here and make a video. You know what I mean? You know how it goes, man. Like, you start mixing cleaning products, and next thing you know, it runs you out the house, y'all. It'll run you out the house. But when I get back up in there, when it airs out, man, it's gonna be fresh to death. Anyway, listen, doing what you're doing, ooh, ooch, maintaining what you're doing, you know what I mean, staying consistent, being who you are, it attracts women to you like a moth to a flame. You know, they can't help it. I don't care, even if they're a man-hating woman. It's something about a man that is a regular guy that's going through the struggle and makes it out the mud. That's every good old kind of hero story everybody can look up to. So you got to keep doing what you're doing. You're changing lives. People are looking up to you no matter what you see or you hear. It's a different kind of time where, you know, honestly, it's always been this way. People are never going to tell you what you do for them, not unless it's cool to do so. Like, if you're like somebody, then they can be like, oh, yeah, I look up to that guy as well. You know, secretly, they're like, I can't stand that guy. But if you're like nobody, you know what I mean, you're not there yet. It's like, I don't know. I don't care nothing about secretly watching you like, yeah, keep it going. I need this. Come on. Motivate us. Of course, I'm here for you. I'm doing it. This is why you have to be humble while you're out here going up. Because if I was out here just eating this up, I'd be like, how dare y'all not tell me how dope I am? How dare you? Absolutely absurd. Y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are way out of pocket not telling me how dope I am. You're way out of pocket, you know, all the way outside your frames. But see, I don't even care. I don't do it for that reason. That way I can get out here and do whatever, and, you know, whenever I do take off or whatever, it makes no never mind, you know what I mean? I ain't doing this for nothing, but I gotta do more, man. I got some merch coming, whatever, you know what I mean? Some different kind of content, keep you guys entertained, but it is what it is. So I don't expect anything. So when you're doing what you're doing, don't expect for no chick to be like, oh, you're doing great things, and I just wish I could just serve this coochie up to you on a platter. But they're not gonna talk that way. Everybody's in ego, you know, so they're just gonna watch you from a distance. They're gonna hoover around you, you know what I mean? They might poke and pry, right? They might make fun of you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. I tell you what, you know what I'm saying? Instead of listening to them, think about where you were at. I don't know. Most of y'all, it should be like a year, year and a half. 2 years, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Think about where you're at now as opposed to 2 years ago, possibly 3. Think about it. I mean, even if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even, think about where you were at a few years ago, mentally as well, mentally especially. you know, to where you're at right now mentally, to where you're just like, man, the world is just, anything's possible. I can just, you know, and you realize how lazy everybody else is. Like you realize, wow, so everybody don't go as hard as I do. Wait a minute. Everybody does. And it's like, oh man, I'm about to show up and show out even more. Because honestly, I thought everybody was doing what I do. So when I first started, I was like, everybody's copying me. I ain't gonna never be able to stand out. Then I started looking around. I'm like, well, they're just copying this. They can't copy this though. And they're able to copy the look, but they can't. Wait a minute. And then they're only putting out content so off. Wait a minute. They can't keep up with me. Well, hold up. You know what? You know what I'm saying? And you start realizing what's going on, right? And again, these clowns will say some weird stuff. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's just you trying to get to where you're going, and then you just start noticing stuff around you. You're like, you know what? And you start watching your own content. I'll tell you what, you start watching your own content and you start laughing at your own stuff. You're like, I'm kind of funny. You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't even remember saying that. You know what I mean? Like, I got kind of like a cadence kind of flow to me, you know? And then you start watching your own content, and then you watch other people's content that pops up in your feed, and you're like, wait a minute, they're talking like what I kind of noticed too. And I'm like, oh, she's talking about me. And then you start noticing. See, God gives you the ability to see who's really watching you. And then like they do their own way of being a fan. Like they'll talk about you, you know what I mean, in their content. But they won't say your name, but you know who they're talking about. And you're like, wait a minute. I just start noticing stuff, man. I can see. I just don't say anything. I just be like, oh, you watching my content. Oh, you like that, baby? Oh, okay. Oh, you don't like that? Oh, man. I got to work on that, maybe. Oh, you don't like V-necks? Oh, okay. All right. I'll get some crew necks for you, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't tell your husband. You know what I'm saying? I just notice stuff, man. I pick up on it, and I'll be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you like the beard? That's all natural. There's no dye in that or whatever. Oh, you like my hands too? Oh, okay. I get it. Oh, you like my lips? Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Keep making fun of my lips or whatever. Just noticing stuff like, okay, well, I'll make sure I got the chapstick on there for you, baby. Don't worry about it. You know? I just notice things, man. Man, it's weird, man. It's just like being Neo in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? It's like I see the code. And it's like, man, I know how to talk to the women and everything. Good evening. I know, right, man? I appreciate you. Salute, homie. What's going on? Good evening. I appreciate you. You already know. And like you said, moving in silence, man. Flow state. That's what it really is, man. Because I watch my videos and I'm like, listen, when I'm making the videos, I'm like, oh man, I meant to stop saying, you know, I can see people watching my content and they watch my content, overly critique me, put me on a pedestal. And then when they repeat something, they'll say, oh, I didn't mean to repeat that. I'm like, gotcha, bitch. Wait a minute. You're watching my content and you're noticing that I repeat stuff too much and you're trying to be a better, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? So I notice things like that. That's how I catch, like, okay, well, if you think you're gonna be a better version of me, I'm gonna watch you and be I do all kind of stuff, man. And I'm just upgrading myself every time. Anything I don't notice, God gives me the ability to see things from other people's perspective. I'm like, how you gonna sit there and, you know what I'm saying, go after me for saying the same thing over and over? Then look at my content, I'm like, I do say it over and over. I can do better than that. Yeah, I can do better than that. If I'm on a talk show or something, I don't want to be talking like that. So I just upgrade. I don't argue with it. It's a way for God to show me. I just use other people, man. You know what I'm saying? Even my haters. It's a way for God. See, y'all be thinking like, oh, he can't take criticism. I can take criticism better than anybody you know. The problem is I'm not going to allow you to critique me. I'm going to take whatever I feel like I need to upgrade myself and I know is a sound judgment or critique. A lot of y'all put a lot of your own personal opinion in, but I can take a little snippet of it. Like, you know, when you're talking about, oh, when you're talking about your ex too much, it's unattractive. I don't care what you find attractive, but a crew neck shirt looks better than a V-neck. Well, you know what? I'll take that. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. But as far as you thinking, you know, that I'm bashing, or not me, but someone bashing their ex is unattractive, I don't care what you think. You're married anyway, or most of y'all have men anyway. Who cares what you think? You know what I'm saying? I'm me and you're you. You're watching me look good doing what I do. Don't worry about what I do. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what I do. You know, hey, listen, let me tell you something. If I invoke some kind of emotion from you and I get some kind of reaction, I'm still in your mind, baby. I'm still in your mind. And it's okay. It's okay. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, I told you. You gotta take me down slow. If you don't, you're gonna gag. You're gonna choke a little bit. And I don't want you choking. You know what I mean? I want you to be able to understand my words. Take them down slow. You know what I mean? I'll choke you. You know what I mean? Easy. You don't like that? You don't want me to say that, huh? Trying to choke me up. That's you. You be choking. What you talking about? Look, ladies, I get busy sometimes, okay? So if you're hitting me up and I got a 12-year-old son, okay? And I like cleaning stuff. Man, I ain't got no dogs. I ain't got no ex-wife, and I ain't got no stepkid, man. I am just, they're moved to a certain place. I know who moved it. Everything stays clean. My son's an Aries. He's super neat. Man, I be having a good time cleaning, man, washing clothes and stuff like that, folding stuff up, man. I don't know, man. You know, cooking food, man, trying new stuff out, different kind of beans, getting this vegan thing down. You know what I mean? Listen, so I get back to you. I will get back to you. Don't think that I'm ignoring you. I had to get that out the way. All right? You know who that's for. You know, anyway, listen. Gentlemen, keep doing what you're doing. You know, maintaining what you're doing. Women like to see it regardless of what they say. You just got to watch the right kind of people or be around the right kind of people. Women will tell you, you know what I'm saying, honestly, the way that the social media game is set up, women will tell you what they like. They will get on social media and tell you what they like and what they don't like. I don't really think you should worry about what they don't like, because who cares what they don't like? Honestly, we're not trying to be like their best boyfriend they ever had. I don't want to remind them of that guy. I want to remind them of somebody else anyway. So just because they don't like it yet, don't mean they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't listen to a woman. She don't know what she don't like because she ain't never had it yet, right? Once she has it, right, she thinks she want a 6-footer, right, until she gets Mr. 5'9", built like a tripod. Then she might be more open-minded to a Mr. 5'9", and he ain't got to be a Mr. 6-footer. You know what I mean? You're going to be looking for a needle in a haystack for Mr. 6-footer, but you might get the right kind of 5'9", you know what I mean? And get upgraded, like Cardi B. So listen, all I'm saying is this. Don't let anyone discourage you. Don't let anyone try to tell you you're doing something that seems odd or whatever, or you'll never compare to this, or, well, you know, I'm telling you something, man. Women will say one thing online, and to a Chad, it's a whole different story. And also, whenever I catch a woman trying to play me like she's trying to, I don't know, ghost me, but she keeps watching my video, man, I will call her out so quick, and she knows I'm going to get rid of her. Like, I'm gonna cut her off, and she knows it, and they can't stand that, right? They can't stand it. Man, I've had women block me before I block them, knowing that it's coming. And it don't matter, as long as somebody gets blocked. I don't know why I like blocking people. Yeah, I know why I like it, okay? Because people think that they're entitled to a portion of your life and attention. No, you're not. Once you act up, you're cut off. You know what I mean? You're cut off. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Try again next lifetime, fool. You know what I mean? I ain't got no time for you and your shenanigans. Listen, when you show women this kind of stuff and your boundaries, it's not like you won't get women. You'll get women that know not to play with you. The other women, who cares what they're doing? Who cares? Oh, I'm scared to talk to him. He intimidates me. Well, then you're not the kind of woman for me. You know, the kind of woman for me would know the reason why I do what I do. And she looked past it. But if you're intimidated, then you're probably the wrong kind of woman. You're probably a female. And that's the reason why you got to run for the hills. And you should. That's my divine protection. Hey, gentlemen, that's your divine protection right there. Right there. Any woman that runs away from you, that's rejection is protection. You know what I'm saying? So if they're intimidated and they don't want to approach, or, you know, and they say stuff like, well, You'll be missing out on a good thing because you don't know how. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Easy, easy, easy. No. You missed out on a good thing. You know, that's my protection. You know what I mean? You should scatter because you know you can't handle me. Period, point blank. Nobody worry about no female. You know what I'm saying? But listen, y'all, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share the live, and subscribe. I'm going to make my rounds on my other social media. I appreciate everybody and their support on my other channel. I got my 50 subscribers. So I'm going to be talking my spiritual talk on that channel, baby. Listen, man, life is good. Oh, what a time to be alive. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay blessed.